Hey, Aquarius. Let's talk about what to expect in April. I am sitting here in this energy contemplating, and I keep going around and around in the circle of these feelings. So I have to tell you, it's definitely a month of deep contemplation for you guys. And I've seen 55 multiple times while I am looking at this. So know that 5 is about change, that it's time for that. And to know that ultimately it is for your best, for your highest good. That's what we all want, right? We all want for our lives to be the best that it possibly could be, even if we have to make some type of choice that we don't necessarily feel like it's the best at that specific time. It's what we feel like we don't want, but really it's like we're not seeing the potential. Maybe this is in your emotions and your worry and your concern about if you're able to do it. Know that you can, okay? Ultimately, if we need to get together and do some work on self-love, I got you. Reach out to me. Know that you are a part of God, source, and that it's important to succeed and to step into your destiny, right? To do what you're meant to do here on earth. Don't hold yourself back, So I'm going to get into the cards, and I'm going to start sharing with you all the feelings and everything. Please consider giving me a like and a follow. I always forget to ask that until the end, but I remembered. Okay, so I have the emotional loss card coming out in reverse. So this was showing me how important it is to make sure that you are filling all these empty pieces and making sure that you're acknowledging when something's missing. That is the good thing about this card. There's a positive in everything. You're recognizing what is missing in your life, and it's time for you to figure out how to fill that void. And if this is a person that has passed on, this is partially what is coming to me. I know that you cannot actually replace that person, but it is important for you to know that you are allowed to experience this with others, okay? It's not about replacing them. It's about fulfilling something within yourself, which also is a 5 card, guys. And after that, the way the cards fell, I feel like it's important to show you guys for you to understand where I'm at. I got the Choose Wisely card in reverse, and the Waiting Game fell literally across the top of this like a T, okay? So to me, it needs to be read together and shared that this is something that you may be resisting, or you're not choosing what is the best for you. Know that you are worthy of having good things too. Good things can happen to you. You may have had a dark cloud over you over the top of you for a while, but it's time to move past it. Blow it away. Do whatever you got to do, in order for you to be able to accept this choice. And again, even if this isn't a person who has passed away, someone that you have just removed in your life, understand the purpose of that emptiness being there. It's for you to get and to find your true ultimate self. And to know that you can do this. You can make this choice, okay? With this being like this is telling me the time is now to make a choice, to make a change, to see the potential and the good, like what it is that you are worthy of. The time is now. You're no longer waiting, and you're not stuck. This is just about you making the choice to move forward. I got you. If you want to go a little further into this reading, please reach out to me. I do have appointments available, guys. I would love to do one-on-ones with y'all. But, you know, ultimately, this is about deeper contemplation for you to think about what you need to do in order to fill, you know, your emptiness. Okay, I'm really sorry that that is ultimately the word that I'm feeling in your guys' energy. Pay attention to who you are taking advice from, or who you're sharing your information with, like the things about your life, because I do have to say that I have like misguidance. That's the feeling that I'm getting, is that there's some people around you that you need to consider and contemplate having them around you, because they may be weighing you down, you know, and this may be a toxic situation that I'm speaking of. And that is, you know, I know it's hard, okay? I just heard that in my mind. I know it's hard. I am never, ever going to take away from what you are feeling whenever you're forced to make a choice in order for you to have a better life. I will. It's hard. It's not easy, but it's worth it, okay? You are worth it. You deserve to rebuild and to know that you don't have to be sitting in, it's almost like you could be your own worst enemy. Like you could be the one that's tearing you down you know, I don't know what word I was just going to use. It just went right out of my mind, but it's okay to heal. It's okay to grow. It is okay to change, because I feel a very big resistance and change in this. It's okay for change. I used to hate change. I used to be in this place. I never wanted to change. I always wanted to be just like this. Well, guess what? Change, be open to seeing the potential that change can be good if you allow it to be. If you come into the change and you pick apart all the pieces, the things that make you miserable, instead of like really seeing what, you know, could help make you happy, the positives, or how can I adjust this or tweak this just a little bit in order for me to, you know, be happier with it. You know, and don't just spiral into making it like a huge adjustment, because sometimes we can't afford it, or it's just not possible. But do it gradually, a little at a time. Don't stress yourself out too bad in that, okay? I have Seek, and this is someone who's deep contemplation. Okay, guys, that's the best way that I know how to explain it, is you just needing to take time to see what makes you feel good, what is for your highest good. And I don't know why this just come to me, but I'm sure it's going to serve for someone, not everyone, but you know, we're not all necessarily meant to come into this life and only, you know, have one friend or one husband or one this. We're meant to be a part of different people's lives, and that's okay. Your story's just different from someone else. I have the Detach card. This is about letting go of what no longer serves you purpose. This is about seeing and considering, am I holding a grudge with somebody? And can I let that go to move forward? Because, you know, this life can't be, you know, I can't continue to carry this with me, you know, or if it's the actually letting go of the relationship. But I also, with the Rebuild card in this spread, and I also have Opportunity Beckons. So for some of you guys, I feel as though you're having an opportunity to to better a relationship that you're already in. You know, that someone does want to work it through with you and see what they can do to make it better. But it's about you communicating that change needs to happen, that, you know, it would help you a lot. And this doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be maybe you started school and it didn't work for you the first time, but you're going to try again. Maybe with a different, gosh, I can't even think of the word. But you get what I'm saying. Major. A different major, you know. Come at things a little bit differently. Figure out how you can add on. And this is all things of life, guys. So put it wherever, you know. But what's weird is I don't feel a stuck energy for you guys. So if you are feeling that type of way, know that it's up to you to make the adjustments that you need in order to find this happiness. Because, you know, I do think I feel a lot of emotions around you, and that's okay. It's okay for you to tell yourself it's going to be okay, and it's okay to cry, and even anger. It's okay to be angry, but understand why you're feeling this way. Don't just brush it off or ignore it. Anger serves a purpose, just as big of a purpose as love does. Because when we let ourselves get angry, then we can learn what no longer serves us, what's upsetting us, and that should be what we fix, okay? And in the chase of love. So know that. If you're beating yourself up because you feel like you haven't made the right choices, or I'm a failure, or whatever the case may be, you know, or that I just can't do this, forgive yourself. Quit carrying on the burdens that no longer serve you. So what, something got messed up? It's how you think to yourself, what can I do to recover? Trust in yourself. I'm just going to read this card because, like, sometimes it's the message that you need is exactly what's said on the card. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And then you have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time, or even say yes. You have that power. You create your life, right? We all create our own life. Yes, I understand there are things out of our control, but guess what? There are things that you do have control of, and that's mainly yourself. How do I go at this in a better way? I can accomplish this. Get up in the morning, listen to morning affirmations, and reprogram your brain to these positive thoughts. Consider, again, I want to bring back to the people that you're surrounding yourself with. This shows up in a couple of different ways through this spread, but do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Because let's be real, you should have friends that you can go to and be like, oh my goodness, guess what I did? And them not evil eye you. Them to be proud of you. And them to be able to come back and be like, oh, right, that's so cool. Well, guess what I just did? And then you can be proud together. It's okay. You don't have to feel guilty for your accomplishments. So that is deep, guys. I do, like I said, emotions are going to be a little rough this month, but you can pull through. Again, use them as your steering wheel, right? Use these emotions to feel what direction that you're meant to go in. Consider that you're going the wrong direction right now. Even though you feel like it's best for you, but the universe is trying to show you there's a deeper choice here. So open your eyes in your life right now and figure out how that fits. With it being a collective, it could be so many different ways. So it's better for me just to give you, you know, the puzzle piece and you fit it where it belongs. Okay? All right, guys, good luck to you for April. I do believe in you, and ultimately, I do feel that you will make the right choice. Okay, so that is the most important thing of all, is to believe in yourself, because I believe in you. All right, thank you guys so much. I love you. Take care of you. Bye for now.